Hi guys, my name is Zach, and to be honest, I don't know what to do. And I'm not talking about this video because this video is just going to be me rambling about not knowing what to do. What I mean is I don't know what to do going forward. Last night was the end of a channel called Unus Annus. If you didn't see it, if you don't know what that was, it was a channel created by two popular gaming YouTubers, Markiplier and Crank Gameplays. The long and short of the whole thing was they were setting out to record and upload a video every day for 1 year, and at the end of the year, at the end of the 365-day cycle, they would not only stop uploading, but just delete their entire channel to be gone forever. It's a wild, crazy idea, especially for YouTube, where, you know, if you get if you get a large number of views on your videos and all their videos got millions of views, then you keep those there because, one, people enjoy those videos, and two, because that's money. But their whole point was that nothing is permanent. As they would constantly say, the clock is always ticking. There's no stopping the clock, there's no reset. So everyone should strive to, I guess, what's the best way to put this? I guess everyone should strive to live their lives to the fullest, because someday we'll all be gone. So, having watched that, having seen pretty much every video that they uploaded, except for maybe a couple, and taking time off work to watch the entirety of the 12-hour live stream that was the end of Unus Annus, this is the day after, and I'm left with inspiration, I'm left with nervous energy, I'm left with, for the first time, the desire to get in front of a camera and say something. But from here, I don't know what to do. See, the channel hit me in a very deep way because death has long been something that, I mean, like I'm sure many people, has just frightened the hell out of me. You know, and I'm a somewhat religious person, not as religious as I once was. In recent years, you know, I have questioned, is there an afterlife? And now I'm thinking, is the question actually whether there is or there isn't? Should we live like there isn't? So, along the same lines of Unus Annus, should we live like there's nothing after this, because that's what makes this special, is that it's finite, it doesn't last. Everything has an expiration. The clock is always ticking. So now I'm left with, I've been up for a couple hours now, and my mind has just been, with the message that they've given me, or that they've given Us. What do I do with that? You know, I work a normal job. You know, thankfully the pandemic has I've been unaffected for the most part, other than working from home now instead of going into the office. But that job is not what I want to be my end all. It's not what I want my whole rest of my life to be. I want to create. I don't know if you can even see the monitors here. These are artworks that I have drawn, and I am currently on the long road of creating my first webcomic. My initial goal was to have it done by, or not done, but to a point where I could start uploading it to the internet by the end of January of this year. It's now the middle of November, and I'm still not all that close to being there. I'm not that far off, to be fair, but this year has, you know, I've not been as productive as I could have been, and that's been my life in general. You know, I feel like I've never given that 100% in just about anything I've tried to do. School, work. You know, I took martial arts when I was in middle school and high school, and I didn't do that to the best of my abilities. You know, I would like to hope that my one and current relationship that I've had, I have given 100% in, but I'm not going to say that because I feel that I could always do more. And for the webcomic, I feel like I can do more. I need to do more. I need to be more productive. I need to be more proactive. I need to get things done. And then there's always been YouTube in the back of my mind of, could I upload things to YouTube? You know, would that be? And I guess I always, you know, I go through spurts of, I get really excited, like I could start doing that, I could do something with that, or even Twitch or whatever, and then I get up to it and I'm like, I don't know, and I think to myself, I don't know if that is the best use of my time. Because, I mean, if anyone out there who has done a webcomic, that is a very time-consuming process, especially if you do it at the unprepared manner that I've been doing it. So YouTube has always kind of been, so I've always just kind of shoved that off to the side of, I don't have the time, I don't have the energy to do something like that. But now, you know, in all of their talks of, you know, the clock is always ticking, you know, we have to make every second count, they've always championed YouTube, Unus Annus, always championed YouTube as a place where you can just make anything. So I'm left here with the thought of, what is the best use of my time, not just in the short term, but what can I do to look back and not have that regret of, I didn't do 100%, I didn't get something accomplished that I wanted to, or even if I don't get it accomplished, that I didn't do my best to get it accomplished. So that's where I'm sitting right here, and I don't know what this YouTube channel is going to be, if it's going to be anything more than this little aftermath of Unus Annus. I have old recordings, not super old, but relatively old recordings of me drawing and illustrating on my computer that I can upload those as time-lapse videos of artwork and everything, and I want to make a chronicle, a log of my, of the journey of making the webcomic, and, how that's going to go once I actually put it out. But other than that, I don't know if there's going to be anything else. I might at some point decide, maybe do some gameplay. Maybe, I don't know if the monitor's turned off. That's fine. Maybe I'll make sketches. Maybe, as they said, and as many people have said, YouTube, you can do whatever as long as it makes you happy. Don't be pigeonholed or anything, but I could do whatever with this channel as long as it's something that I'm happy with and I'm proud of. But at the same time, though, I could very much, and I've gone through spurts of this in my bouts with laziness. I've had bouts of just, I don't want to do anything, to I'm just going to work, and then back to I don't want to do anything. So moderation is obviously key, but at the same time, I don't want to just throw myself completely and utterly into work, obviously, but also, I don't want to just devote everything to making the webcomic, to making YouTube, to doing whatever by myself, because in 14 days from this recording, I'm getting married, which is something that, to be honest, I never thought that was going to happen. I never thought I was going to be a husband. I'm 29 years old. I got my first girlfriend when I was 27, and now we're getting married, and so I don't want to just devote everything to this or to this by myself, at least, because I want the hopefully years and years and decades that we have together. I want us to be able to say that we made the most of our time together. And sometimes, we get in a rut of, again, we're both very similar people in that we don't always like to go, we typically don't like to go do anything outside or whatever, which during Corona, the COVID-19 pandemic, whatever, it's not something you can really do all that easily anyway. But sometimes we look back on the night that and we just been on the couch watching TV, YouTube, honestly, and sometimes we'll just be like, we should have cooked something together, we should have played a game together, we should have done something more with our night. So going forward, I want us, my wife, my future wife, and I, to have the best time together that we can, and the best use of our time together. And again, that's some nights that is going to be just us on the couch, just sitting snuggled up with each other watching TV. But I would like to do more adventurous things with her. So, and will the camera be there? At least at first, probably not, because that, I don't even know if she's going to want to be on camera at all, to be honest. And that just seems like so much work, and it's just, and we're not going to want to go everywhere and be like, hey, can we film, but hopefully some of that will be on here. Hopefully at least I can give updates of things that we've done. Unus Annus, they did several things this past year that I'm like, that's something that I would like and we would like to try once things open up again and it's safe, obviously. So, I don't know how many people are going to watch this. I don't know if anybody's going to watch this. I do hope that someday Mark and Ethan, Unus Annus, watch this to see the inspiration that they gave me and that they gave probably so many people, and for just making me such a nervous wreck of what am I going to do with the rest of my life now that I'm almost 30. So you've cursed me is what you've done. But yeah, I don't really know of a way to end the video. I don't know if I'm ever going to find my ending for videos. I don't even know if there will be another one after this, but I hope there will be. I hope that I can stop. I hope that I can do better with the rest of my time. And I think that's... I think that's it. I think I'm just gonna try and do better. So, if you watched, thanks. I appreciate it, and hopefully my words mean something to you as well.